Understanding trauma and its impact. Did you know trauma can rewire your brain and even cause chronic illness? In this video, we'll uncover how and what you can do to heal. Trauma can be defined as an emotional response to a distressing event or series of events, which may overwhelm an individual's ability to cope. It can arise from various experiences, leading to different intensities of psychological and emotional repercussions. Trauma is generally categorized into three main types: acute, chronic, and complex. Acute trauma results from a single, isolated incident, such as an accident, natural disaster, or assault. Chronic trauma, on the other hand, stems from prolonged exposure to stressful situations, such as ongoing domestic violence or long-term neglect. Complex trauma refers to repeated exposure to varied traumatic events, often occurring in a relationship dynamic, particularly during critical developmental periods in childhood. The psychological and emotional aspects of trauma can deeply affect an individual's well-being. Those who have experienced trauma may struggle with symptoms such as anxiety, depression, flashbacks, and emotional dysregulation. These manifestations are not merely psychological in nature. The effects of trauma extend to the brain and body. Neuroscientific research illustrates that traumatic experiences can alter brain structure and function, particularly in regions associated with stress response, memory processing, and emotional regulation. This can lead to heightened sensitivity to stress and difficulty in processing emotions. Furthermore, the ripple effects of trauma can disrupt physiological processes. The body's stress response system may become hyperactive, resulting in chronic conditions such as cardiovascular issues, gastrointestinal problems, and autoimmune disorders. These physical health challenges are often intertwined with the psychological aspects of trauma, highlighting the necessity for a holistic understanding of trauma's impact. This understanding is vital not only for mental health professionals, but also for individuals seeking to comprehend their own experiences with trauma and its pervasive influence on their lives. The physical manifestations of trauma. Trauma is often perceived as a mental health issue, yet its effects reach far beyond emotional discomfort. Many individuals may experience a range of physical symptoms stemming from unresolved trauma, which demonstrates the profound connection between the mind and body. Chronic pain, digestive issues, and autoimmune disorders are just a few of the ailments that may surface as a result of traumatic experiences. Understanding these physical manifestations is essential for holistic health and well-being. Chronic pain, for example, can emerge from psychological trauma when the body remains in a heightened state of stress. This state triggers the release of stress hormones, which can lead to inflammation and discomfort in various parts of the body. Studies have shown that individuals with a history of trauma are more likely to report conditions like fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. This correlation points to the need for integrated treatment approaches that address both the psychological and physical aspects of trauma. Digestive issues are another common physical manifestation of trauma. The gut-brain connection is well documented, with stress and emotional difficulties impacting gastrointestinal health. Trauma can lead to conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, and other digestive disorders, where the physical symptoms may significantly affect a person's quality of life. When the mind is under distress, it can disrupt normal digestive function, leading to discomfort and further emotional stress. Autoimmune disorders may also be linked to unresolved trauma. The body's immune response can be influenced by chronic stress and emotional distress, potentially causing the immune system to mistakenly attack healthy cells. Research highlights that individuals with a history of trauma may have a higher vulnerability to developing such conditions, indicating a crucial need for therapeutic interventions that encompass emotional healing. The physical manifestations of trauma can significantly affect individuals' lives, illustrating the intricate relationship between emotional distress and physical health. Addressing these symptoms holistically is vital for fostering overall well-being and promoting recovery. Long-term consequences of unresolved trauma. Unresolved trauma can have profound and lasting effects on both the body and the brain. Individuals who experience trauma but do not receive appropriate support or treatment may find themselves grappling with a host of chronic health issues. Studies suggest that there is a direct correlation between unresolved trauma and the development of conditions such as chronic pain, autoimmune diseases, and cardiovascular problems. The body, in its struggle to cope with the persistent impact of trauma, often manifests these psychological wounds as physical ailments. Thus, the connection between mind and body becomes particularly evident in those who carry the burden of unaddressed trauma. In addition to physical health challenges, unresolved trauma significantly increases the risk of mental health disorders. Individuals may develop anxiety, depression, or post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, as a direct result of their traumatic experiences. The mental effects can lead to further complications, such as social withdrawal, difficulties in maintaining relationships, and a diminished sense of self-worth. Furthermore, the cycle of mental distress can exacerbate physical health problems, leading to a compounded deterioration of overall well-being. The impact of unresolved trauma on quality of life is noteworthy. Those affected may struggle with everyday tasks, find it difficult to engage socially, or face challenges in their professional lives. As trauma continues to influence behavior and emotional regulation, it creates barriers that hinder personal growth and fulfillment. It becomes crucial, therefore, for individuals to recognize the signs of unresolved trauma and seek help. Early intervention can prove vital in mitigating the long-term consequences associated with untreated traumatic experiences. Testimonials from individuals who have faced these challenges underscore the importance of addressing trauma in its early stages, showcasing the potential for healing and recovery when proper support is sought. Healing modalities: therapy, EMDR, ketamine, and neurofeedback. Healing from trauma often requires a multifaceted approach, and various therapeutic modalities can cater to different needs. Traditional therapy, particularly cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, remains a cornerstone of treatment. It focuses on identifying and modifying negative thought patterns, enabling individuals to gradually develop healthier coping strategies. Research has shown that CBT can significantly alleviate symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and other trauma-related issues. Success stories abound, wherein individuals, after engaging in this therapy, have reported better emotional regulation and enhanced resilience. Another promising approach is eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR. This interactive therapy method guides patients through trauma processing, while simultaneously engaging their eye movements, which is believed to facilitate the brain's information processing capabilities. EMDR has garnered extensive research support, demonstrating its effectiveness in reducing emotional distress linked to traumatic memories. Many patients have shared transformative experiences, reporting a significant reduction in intrusive thoughts and hyperarousal post-treatment. Emerging treatments, such as ketamine therapy, present additional options for those struggling with severe trauma. Ketamine, originally developed as an anesthetic, has shown rapid antidepressant effects and can lead to profound emotional breakthroughs for individuals with treatment-resistant PTSD. Clinically supervised sessions under a licensed physician allow patients to explore deep-seated emotions under controlled conditions. Numerous testimonials highlight the life-changing effects this modality can have, including the rapid alleviation of depressive symptoms and enhanced overall well-being. Lastly, neurofeedback is an innovative approach that utilizes real-time brain activity feedback to promote self-regulation of brain functions. By training the brain to remain in optimal states, it can help reduce symptoms associated with trauma. People who have undergone neurofeedback often describe improved focus, emotional stability, and overall mental clarity, creating a conducive environment for healing. Each of these modalities offers hope, indicating that recovery from trauma is not only possible, but can lead to a more fulfilling life. Hi, I'm Tim Cox, PMHNP, FNP, with Balanced Mind Psych in St. George, Utah. We help people just like you heal and grow, affordably and compassionately. Why choose Balanced Mind Psych? Affordable cash pricing. No hidden fees, quality care for everyone without breaking the bank. Insurance accepted. Soon. Helping you save on mental health care. Fast and flexible appointments. Same week openings available. Same day and evening appointments available. Safe, supportive environment. Your well-being is our priority. Trauma-informed treatment options. Talk therapy, medication, innovative, alternative treatment options, and more. Visit us. Balanced Minds. Psych 736 S900E, Suite B107, St. George, Utah, 84792. Call 435-218-7352. Website Balanced Minds Psych and DTMBW.com. Follow us Instagram, Facebook, YouTube at Tim Cox Balanced Minds Psych. Like if this message resonates with you, share with someone who needs encouragement. Subscribe to at Tim Cox Balanced Minds Psych for real mental health content.